Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Conley's shot is off. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now here's Conley. He points his last outing.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
To the middle. And it's Davis missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Down low. Here's Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Randall. His last outing, 16 points for him. He shoot again. Out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And it's so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack it.
And it's good, 2 points.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
First team foul.
Conley left side. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Davis inside. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got his second basket.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Here's Christie. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple. And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Reeves. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. To the inside. 5 to shoot. There's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Christie can't make it. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Randall. Nice hit again. AD that time from James.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And here's Edwards. Last game we saw him score 32. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's LeBron to the right side. 3 seconds left. Some great action here early as we have the first quarter right at the top. And we'll get it going after this from the target.
15, the Lakers.
And here's the Lakers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Miller at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Chris. It's deflected. Pass to Miller. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The second effort. Alexander Walker on the wing. Misses the 3. Lakers trailed by 3. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Hachimura, no good.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers substitution.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lakers trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. And they'll get another chance. Here's Finney-Smith. Good D by Miller. Minnesota leading by 4. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Pass to Reed. And the layup falls.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Milton. Here's Christie. Lock at 6. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And both free throws good for Davis. And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Stripped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Reeves can't hit. Minnesota leading by 4. DiVincenzo with it. He has 5. Ingles in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's James. And Miller with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Ingles. A 3 for DiVincenzo. A shot that time, not on target. And so we wrap up the first half. Timberwolves.
Your Timberwolves. 35.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's James. On the wing, James. Over Randall. James, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Nice finish. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Lakers trail by 9. James wide open. Offensive rebound. Back to James. Here's Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes?
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And McDaniels with the block. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The muscle from Edwards.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Milton. Here's Christie. Los Angeles with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Randall. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Conley scanning the floor. Pulls it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Out of bounds.
And there's a reason Gobert's led the league in block shots.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Breeze.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to connect. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Milton. There's the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Right wing. To the left wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Edwards, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lakers trailed by 16. Here's connect.
Rising up. Dalton, connect.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. For three, Edwards. Out to Conley. Here's the three. No good on the shot. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Koloko. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession.
Substitution
And it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Back to Gobert. Sweet move. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. It's stolen by Hachimura. Ahead. All alone. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. Minnesota leading by 12. Now Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose egg.
And here is Hachimura. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Randall. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Randall from outside.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Over to the left wing. Here's Christie. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does good. Conley gets the bucket.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Pass to Christie. Gobert with the block. Three-pointer, Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Out to the right wing. James outside. Now here's James. Pass to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that team, he's giving them problems tonight.
It's good from long range.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Moves back up. And another shot. Kicks it out to James. James in the post. Back to James. Here's Hachimura. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Minnesota leading by 10. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 3. This one for 3. They get it back. And it's Ingles with the extra effort.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Gologo. The layup off target.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But, in particular, a real good game it was for Rudy Gobert.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort. Okay. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And it's just competing, and, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Reeves outside. And the 3 off target. Here's DiVincenzo. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. And here's James outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect
for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,